Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, I am Zombie Cartman, and this is the Tumbleweed Cougar Loop on Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make up to $200 per hour in Red Dead Redemption 2 Online hunting cougars near the town of Tumbleweed. Now, this isn't going to be the kind of cougars that I prefer to hunt, although I was in the Marine Corps, ladies. But it is the kind of cougars that are worth about $15 to $20 a piece, depending on whether they're a 2 or a 3 star. So they will make you, on average, around $200 an hour if you do this loop and just keep killing the cougar, taking it into the butcher, and then going back out here to this spot right here and waiting for the cougar to spawn. As I was riding out here, I forgot that it was the first time I was actually coming to this spot, so I could have went straight to the cougar, but I did come up here to this rock bluff where I like to hang out and wait for the cougar to spawn. You can't be within a certain proximity, I think, to actually get the cougar to spawn, and it looks like it's already down there. So I'll go ahead and head down there and actually kill it. On your approach to the cougar, you're going to want to be very careful riding in on horseback that you don't actually get too close, because it could spook your horse, throw you to the ground, and then attack you, and you're pretty much going to ruin the cougar if that happens, because you'll have to shoot it more than once just to stay alive. As you can see, the cougar does spawn in a bit of bushes right here, and it can be somewhat difficult to tell where its head is, which is what you need to know to be able to get a perfect kill shot, which will preserve the hide and carcass at a 3-star level. As you can see, I did just that with this one. Now, as I go to skin them, I go ahead and spam up on the D-pad so that I can call my horse in as close as possible. It's a pain in the butt to have to walk these things over to the horse. And it's important to know that the hide of this animal is only worth $5, but the carcass of that cougar is worth $13.50. So if you're like me and you were leaving the carcasses behind, you're basically messing up big time and losing a lot of money. So make sure you load up that carcass. If you got 2 horses, you could in theory actually do 2 cougars, but you would still have to wait the 5 minutes for the cougar to spawn back, because that's about how long it seems to take. So now that I've got the cougar killed and loaded up on my horse, I'm going to head back to Tumbleweed and sell this thing and get ready to repeat the process. So here I am, just a few moments later, at the butcher shop in Tumbleweed, and as you can see, when I sell the things that I'm selling to the butcher, I like to scroll all the way over to the hide and the carcass and sell those things first. You know, those things are not held within your satchel, so if you die, you're gonna lose them. So it's best to go ahead and sell the most valuable and losable objects first, just in case somebody's happened to be spawning in near the butcher's office, or you never know what's going to happen in this game with griefers. So it's best to take those steps and make the most money possible right away, so you're just not losing anything. So once you get back out here to your rock bluff where you're going to wait for the cougar to spawn, it's best to pull out either a scoped rifle or a pair of binoculars, something. I use this little piece of cliff right here as a reference. It's very noticeable, whereas the spot where the cougar spawns is kind of just a little patch of vegetation. You'll get to where you can spot it pretty well from up here, but at first you'll probably have to use that cliff face as a reference like I do to actually know where the thing is supposed to be. And then one of the added bonuses of this little spot is that you do get bighorn sheep spawning right there to the south. And on occasion, one of them will be a 3-star bighorn, which is worth about $5 without the carcass. So I like to go ahead and shoot one of those just to kind of supplement my income. Now, here you can see by the timer that I'm about half an hour into this whole process, and I'm selling this last 3-star cougar right before that half-hour mark, which is putting me up to about $464. At the start of the video, I was at $359, so I made about $105 in 30 minutes. Now, one of the things that I probably should have mentioned at the beginning of the video, but I forgot, was that you're gonna need either a bow and arrow or the bolt-action rifle at least to make this method work. If you use the repeater, the varmint rifle, you know, anything low damage, it's not gonna do a perfect kill on the cougar. Even if you do manage to kill it in one shot, it will most likely reduce a 3-star to a 2 or a 1-star, which is going to greatly reduce the amount of money you can make doing this method. So be sure to purchase either a bow and arrow or the bolt-action rifle to maximize the profit potential from this method. Like always, I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative, and until next time, have a good day.